Wilderness Beyond, you've seen some of the map there. So again, to the south there's an abandoned town near a lake with a pier. On the far side of the lake, there's a cave in some cliff sides. North of that area altogether is some old ruins, which are kind of near enough to the borders to the Crown Land to um, attract bandits as like a hideout. That's kind of like a known secret, you could call it. Um, there's the foothills, which you guys kind of got a glimpse of or got near to as you were moving into the woodlands, not the deep forest so much, but some woods and foothill area. Um, there's the mountains north of that, and then where you guys had traversed was like a path that was starting to break down as it got deeper into the forest. So that's that's the known area as much as um, I guess Forsyth, your foreknowledge would have been, based on the common knowledge of anyone in the community. But there are always people that may know snippets of other things.
Well, personally, I've always been curious about that cave down by the lake.
Alright, Marty.
And you'll know that there's plenty of rumors about it. A lot of folks will say it's haunted. Other folks will say it's like a staff for bandits.
The power right there.
Or both.
You can get that 1,000.
Both. How exciting. Haunted and inhabited by bandits.
In the meantime, what's everybody looking at mechanically right now? We're still level 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're sitting at. I've got 258 XP.
Mm-hmm.
And how does the XP?
1,000.
And it's just, and because it stacks or whatever.
Because it scales to your level, like the amount of XP that a monster is worth is like their level compared to the party level. So It's always 1,000 XP to level up.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Marty didn't have invite to the thing. I think she's not going to join now.
No.
Oh, no?
No, I think it's just I wasn't fully prepared, so I don't want to hold you guys back. So I could always keep making my character and hang out with you guys, but then next time I'll have a character built. Because I didn't have a full character built.
I mean, none of us are.
Did you have an idea in mind? Because I mean,
it's mostly in there. I just got to put our spells in.
Yeah,
our character's ready to go. I just got to put the spells in.
Kinda. We did it in the last 30 minutes.
If you know vaguely who your character is, it doesn't matter what the mechanics are. We'll figure that out as we play. You wouldn't be holding us up, is all I'm saying.
I was just basing it off of the character from your last one, the pirate one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I saw they had a storm druid. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of fun.
Cool.
The invite Mari to this game is I was posted December 6th on the West Marches part of Discord.
Yeah. If it's in Discord, she lost it probably, so she's going to go find it.
I needed to go dig for it because my browser didn't have my info saved. It's like, oh no.
I think it's this one.
Activate. Does that take everybody back? Yeah, to the landing.
Yes.
So
map.
I'm assuming we return the alpaca to his owner.
Correct.
We get any extra XP for that?
No, you guys got gold for that, like 10 gold pieces.
Each or total? I don't remember.
No, total.
Yeah.
So that's like worth 100 gold pieces.
It is.
Right? That's a lot of money for bringing a llama back alive.
How are we splitting that amongst the three of us?
Well, I'm willing to take the 4.
I'll let you and Brenton fight.
Or
over
we
it.
could-
I don't mind
Or we
taking
could go
you.
to a shop and you know, if we buy something small, get change.
You can have it if you wish. I don't particularly need it.
Like, there's probably somebody that can break it down into silver pieces, you know. Like, that is a doable thing. You can always make the change. You'd still end up with an odd number, but it would just be a smaller odd number.
Just keep breaking it down and down. And down and down.
You can take the extra copper when it's all said and done. So yeah, it's up to you. The people of Bannerville are content to live peacefully and go about their routines, get their work done, and get drunk when it's over. So,
Well, I voiced my
Okay.
opinion. I want to go to the cave.
Yes. Cave.
I like caves.
Fantastic.
Always
Then
bad
where-
guys in caves.
well, you can see it on the map there. It's there to the south. Everyone's got visibility on this page, right? That's
Mhm.
not an issue. Okay. So, the white line again is the barrier that, for whatever, for whatever reason, keep the game pumping, and
Maudie can't see. She doesn't want to say anything.
oh, okay.
Like I literally have to relay everything that's going on, and then she won't speak.
I don't want you guys to like slow down. I'll catch up.
This is learning for
You
all of
catch them,
us.
You can't see.
I don't even
Yeah.
know how to change my name on here. It says John now, and then it keeps changing.
That's weird. Oh, that's because. Yeah, I don't know. I think with the new update, things are weird.
Has-
Up here, babe. You go to the actors. So the little person icon. Click on that. West Marches. Yep. And then click on your name.
I did do that.
There's your character sheet. So I filled in most of it. You'll have to put your spells in that you pick and stuff like that.
So why?
And any equipment you might use. I haven't done that.
Oh, man. Okay.
How about now?
I can see it. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So yeah, surrounding area as explained. Cave to the south there on the far edge of the lake. I guess my question for you guys is, what sort of preparations would you make ahead of your next expedition?
Eat some food, had a beer, and let's walk.
Hold on.
Oh.
How much are like healing potions in this town?
How much is a healer?
A great question.
I'm looking it up.
yeah, how are you feeling, Brenton?
Ow!
You didn't come through our last encounter all in one piece, if I recall.
I don't.
Healing potions 4 gold.
4 gold.
Nor did I. I also am pretty badly beat up.
Wait, do we leave off
Well-
I'm still unconscious? Because I still says 0 hit points on my character sheet.
We kind of skipped ahead. You're conscious, and we returned to the alpaca and got a reward, and
Okay.
we're back at town.
But
I would say, not to speak for Matt, but I would assume that we've slept one night, so you would get your 1 plus your con modifier and hit points back.
so I get 2 hit points back.
Yep.
So I'm at 3 hit points. I take.
Same.
How we fix that?
Yes, let's. Is there a local healer I know about? Is there a local?
Otherwise, that's
Trying.
8 days of not doing anything to heal.
My a family member loan out some
All
healing
right.
potions.
All right.
Well, you could do you like once per day or whatever.
Oh, my
you could
medicine.
do your medicine.
Yeah. That heals a lot, actually.
Will that fix us?
Let's just go ahead and say, for the sake of for the sake of fun, that it takes like 3 or 4 days of like recovering and thinking about and reflecting on just charging out there and the trouble that can cause you, and having a few drinks yourselves, and also learning, asking questions about what's out there and finding out what you found out. So yeah, you're there. We'll fast forward to that time. We'll call it halftime, just so you don't feel like you had to wait too long.
So are you saying we are enough that we're fully healed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We can start the night fully healed and fully prepared.
Fantastic.
All right. Okay. Appreciative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a no-brainer. You went back to base. I mean, whether you're there for 1 night or 8 nights really is inconsequential, except for what you guys might want to do. Like if you have crafting and want to spend that time doing downtime, having to take 8 days to heal is not necessarily a cost.
Okay. But I do have my nifty medicine thing. I forgot about now.
That is handy.
I feel like
Do we want to buy another medicine kit? So that more than one of us has one.
Maybe. Is anyone else trained in medicine?
No.
No. So
How about
too much.
our druid? Are you trained in medicine?
Yeah, you might want to make sure Mud is.
That sounds like a good idea.
Honestly, I'm having a hard time with this new character sheet. So,
Here, so you do
I know
your
it
skills
looks like a
right here.
whole lot all at once, but it plays really.
I know I have your video
smooth.
up because I've been trying to watch what you're doing.
You end up only having to click like 2 or 3 things the whole night.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it looks. You're only using like one part of it at a time. Yeah, so
Yeah,
lesson for
I'm trained.
Kingmaker. Lesson for
Fantastic.
Kingmaker, at least 2 characters trained in medicine. Or there is a feat to make it so you use your nature skill
Yeah.
to heal people. So like you're
cool.
using herbs and shit.
Yeah, she's trained. So,
I'm trained in nature, but I'm not trained in medicine.
oh, you're not.
I'm not.
So then you need a
Depends on
feat.
trained.
Then you need a feat to make it so you can use your nature to use it. All right, just me then.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be just fine.
There's no way that anything could go wrong.
No, definitely not.
Hasn't yet.
It's true.
As long as there's no snakes or giants or ogres or things that hit me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, those did pose a bit of a problem, didn't they?
Yes.
Well, I have every confidence that it won't happen again, and off to the cave, lads.
All right, let's go.
No way anything bad could happen.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
we have a new friend with us now. We're good. New friend, what's your name?
Yeah, did it just pop up out of nowhere? I was wondering how that happened.
They came to town broken and battered and bleeding and needing to rest, and you, having just gotten to town, clearly what luck that there are others that are out there adventuring, which no one ever does seemingly. So maybe they could tell you a few things, and they were more than happy to invite you along.
Okay, well, hello. My name is Navi. Navi Stormborn. That's I mean, Matt, I straight up just stole it
Yeah,
from
no,
your
you should.
old
You
one.
should.
Okay, we
I
didn't
hate
get to play that
yeah,
one much, so.
exactly. I won't cause
Uh,
more to come
and
back
I'd
to.
love to join you in these caves. There are a lot of bird species and mammals that I've always been wanting to kind of explore and discover. So I'm up for it. Sorry, I don't know much about medicine, but I do know herbs, so maybe I can try to help.
Cool.
My name's Danik Hammershot, and it's not just a name. If you want one of those birds out of a tree, I can pop it off for you.
Oh, I prefer them alive, but yes, I that's helpful. Thank you.
I'm Forsyth Russell. My family are rather prominent around here, but I'm glad to have you in our area as a naturalist. I'd be interested to know what you find out about the place where I grew up.
Curious, do I know that name? Do I know that last name and everything? Are they pretty famous?
Yeah, they are their family are the lords
We
of
own this town.
little domain.
Okay,
Yeah, we're the cool kids.
I guess. Picked a good party. Good thing I didn't go with that other party in there.
You mean that llama alpaca
Whatever,
people?
buddy.
Yeah.
There's a B team here, too.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you're it.
This is a
Yeah.
one party
Looks
town.
like kind of a black.
There's-
I'm Brenton Westford. I'm the slayer of evil and the avenger of. I don't know yet, but something I'll avenge.
Okay.
There's a-
Avenger of
Ambitions
alpacas.
of Benton.
There's a guy that lives in the closet of the tavern, comes out every once in a while, doesn't seem to breathe. He might join us at some point.
Okay.
Don't worry about him.
What's his name?
Shepherd that walks. Or watches. Watching Shepherd? What the hell? I forget the name. I don't
Just
know.
call
He's
him Jack.
inconsequential. Yeah.
Okay, so
He's
if I
a-
see him in the cave,
He's our
randomly,
NPC healer.
he's okay.
He is a healer. But he won't come out of the closet right now. I don't know.
All right. I got a good feeling about this trip.
All right. Well, if you want to make your way south, there's a bridge that goes over the river, and there's a road that'll go part that way.
You know, Milo, the only problem with this is I loaded up from Matt some random forest maps. I didn't load up a cave map, so this is a poor choice.
Oh well.
You enter the forested cave.
Matt, if you find a map, I can make the scene for it, like, real quick.
Okay. Then. All right, that's probably the best. So you guys are heading towards the cave. You said that morning, or
Yeah.
Sure.
are you like 5 a.m. early risers? Is it after breakfast? What's the story?
I don't think I'm a 5 a.m. early riser. I think I'm a solid 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then a lazy cup of coffee. Or 4.
I'm like that dog that's just ready to go outside to take a leak.
Ugh.
I'm the early bird because I get the worm.
So we walk Brenton while we're waiting for Forsyth to get.
There's a theme here. Theme.
All right. So yeah, I guess actually, given that there would be a little discrepancy in time, you guys make your way, decide to meet out by the bridge, and that would give the three of you headed Forsyth a little bit of time to venture beyond it and just kind of poke your nose out there. Make some perception check. The character sheet. Sorry, man, I forget what the mechanics are. I'm not looking at it.
Sorry, I was helping.
Wow.
Do I have to make a roll?
You can if you want.
Perception?
Yeah, keen
Oh,
eyes though.
this is my
I'm
favorite
not at
roll.
all bothered by the rising sun.
See, I'm so good at this.
Okay. So Danik, you noticed off in the distant south a little bit. You guys aren't traveling too far beyond where you are, but kind of near these rocks and crossroads up ahead, that there's like flutters of birds that are just like flying up out of some tall grass, like in you see like kind of a flock of birds just like dispersed. Um, that's all of interest really that you guys are getting. It looks pretty quiet out.
I'd point it out, and something's moving through the grass.
And unless you guys decide to like charge out there, Forsyth will catch up to you before too long. About an hour later.
I don't think unless somebody does, I don't think we would run out there. There's no reason to.
No.
We just
Shake my leg a little bit. Good.
All right, fair enough. Then you guys head out.
What's in the fields? Anything? We all just standing here for fun.
I pissed on a post.
Horrible. Is there anywhere you don't pee?
Inside, obviously.
You've got manners.
what do you think I am, an animal?
Fair enough.
All right. So, are you just taking the road until you can't anymore? Or are you just taking the straight shot? Basically?
Yeah, probably down here
Yeah.
we have to like cut down to the river bank and
Okay, but until then, you're just gonna follow the road. So
yeah.
then, I would say, then when you start getting close to the crossroads, which wouldn't take but a few minutes walk, make some more perception checks. Since Danik had pointed out that there was some movement. Oh boy. Forsyth, Danik, you both hear some rustling in the grass coming from south of the fork in the road there a little bit. And Brenton, yes, you hear it too. But Danik, you are able to spot look to be two figures walking through the grass in your direction. Medium-sized humanoid.
I point them out quietly as I can. I tap Forsyth's shoulder. I gotta reach up to do it. And point out to Forsyth to see if he recognizes.
Do I? Are they familiar figures, or are they distinctly different from other people?
You can't tell through the grass. You can't get a really good look at any distinguishing features. You can make out that there's two figures now, but no more than that. They're about 20 feet away from you guys. Is it time to say goodnight, guys?
It's normal for people to be out here. There's no reason we shouldn't.
Yeah, there's no reason to like jump behind some rocks and hide, or
Certainly not.
just start shooting.
What are we, children? Absolutely not.
You just wait.
We'll keep going our way.
Okay. When. Okay, well, are you gonna just keep walking? Are you gonna
Sure.
stop or?
Nah, keep walking until they do something. I mean, it's a road, right? Like,
Yeah. Well,
I'm
then
sure
within a few seconds and a couple of paces, two men emerge from the grass. They're wearing pretty high boots, and they have bows slung over their shoulders. And one of them is carrying a pair of ducks. Hunters, it looked like. Um, yep. And they nod to you, and they start walking toward town, towards Bannerville.
what they just have ducks? Anything else?
And bows.
Morning, gents.
Morning. Thought we were the only ones out here.
No. Good hunting?
Could have been better. This guy though, his hay fever kept acting up, and the guy sneezes a big one like right at that moment.
We'll have to avoid the pollen.
All right. So they wave off, and they'll keep walking as do you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then Forsyth, roll me a D10.
Just straight D10.
Mm-hmm. All right. You make it to the bend in the road that'll kind of lead towards the river. You can kind of see in the distance where because it slopes down quite a bit in this whole area. So you see down into the valley where the river feeds into the lake. Looks like a pretty clear shot to move off into the wilderness. Whomever would be potentially in the lead if you're walking in a line, make a survival check.
Survival. I'll be the lead if you guys don't mind.
By all means, go ahead.
I like to walk into danger.
And mud, I imagine.
Yes, it makes me feel tough. Nature, you said, or survival? Which one is this?
Be survival.
Survival. I'm good at this.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Wow. All right. Right. You yeah. You make your way down without any trouble. You actually spot a couple of snare traps on the way down. So it seems like the duck hunters either range a little farther, or they're not the only ones that make it out here from time to time. But you make it down to the riverbank. It's pretty slick down there, but you find a good kind of footpath amongst the rocks that you're able to point out to everybody. So you traverse it pretty quickly, and actually save a little time. So I'll say it probably took you. Well, a path wouldn't take you long at all. Maybe an hour to do that, but you probably save yourself a half hour or more just picking slowly down the walkway there.
Nice.
So,
Thank you, Benton.
My pleasure. I don't
you
mind
guys
getting
have
dirty.
made it basically to the lake's edge, and at this point, it's like a sandy beach. Actually, kind of nice. Seems like it would be a pretty, relaxing place to hang out or do some fishing.
If only there wasn't a cave to explore.
Are you a big fisherman, Brenton?
Not really. I prefer the red meat.
I see.
Okay. You walk along the beach for a few minutes until the cliffs rise and get higher and higher, and the strip of sand gets narrower and narrower and turns into rock butting up against the edge of the cliff. You test the water out a couple of feet, and it gets to be, body height fairly quickly. It doesn't look like there's an easy walk from that point.
Shall we swim for it?
I only doggy paddle.
I imagine that would suffice, and you could use a dip either way, frankly. Anyone who can't swim? Well, good. Let's go.
I'm not the best at swimming. I'm rather short and slow. A lot of things. Probably be fine though. Nothing to worry about.
Yes, I'm sure this can only go well. This can only
I mean,
go perfectly well.
the alternative is to fall down from the cliff to the cave, I guess.
Feel like I have an approximate -1 on that roll.
Hmm.
But I've been rolling really nice tonight, and I'm sure that will change. And an
Are you any good at climbing? Perhaps you could clamber along the cliff edge.
No.
I see.
Or anything to shoot. I can jump really well.
How far,
Right.
approximately? Well, you could always go around the other side and
Hold on,
meet
I'm
us
looking
at the
up
entrance
long
to the
jump.
cave.
You can ride on my shoulders as I swim.
Yeah. Only 200 and something pounds. That should probably be fine.
Oh,
You'll be lighter in the water.
yeah. That's not muscle, right?
No.
Yeah, you're really buoyant then. I can almost just tie a rope and tug you around.
So
Float?
from I mean, he has natural buoyancy. I don't know if I'm right.
I
Yes,
have
if
a
you
lot
can
of
float, we can simply
metallic
pull you
gear.
along.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I'll just go limp and hold on to a rope.
That's not quite the same.
I don't know if we want an anchor.
So from where you guys are, you don't have sight of the cave. It's a roundabout in the cliffs, but you're aware that there's a cave in the cliffs. It's that much is known, and that it's not difficult to find. But it looks, it's a distance away. I don't know. Maybe someone could make a survival check to judge, how far a swim that is.
See
There's
how likely
a
our
mild-
companion would survive.
Yeah, there's a mild current, because it's a pretty large lake, but it is just an inland lake, so it's not thrashing, but like the current is pushing up against the rocks in the cliff. The bend in the cliff to where your vision is, Danik, is at least half a mile.
Oh, damn.
Maybe 3/4 of a mile.
Ugh.
Well, if both of you aren't confident, perhaps we should go around the other way. Go over the top of the cliffs and come around the other side.
And that's starting to look like a better idea.
All right. I just start climbing right here.
Oh, Burrington.
I
Down, boy.
don't. I start walking around. I'll meet him up top.
All
I
right.
Come back down around to collect his body.
climb.
Okay. Yeah, make that climb check. You have both hands free. Move that, but you must attempt an athletic check. Okay. Make an athletic check. Whoa. There are rocks flipping out from under your weight, and grip. They look firm enough when you go to grip them, but the sand around them is damp, and they kind of pull right out. And so you're slipping and stumbling a few times here. It's basically it's going to be slower than everybody else walking and getting up around. And make another check since it takes so long.
I got this.
Don't fall, please.
No, I got this.
All right. Okay. Once you realize that just scrambling up there without caution is actually slowing you down, you pick a route and make the rest of the way up. So, I mean, at this point, it's probably about an hour later. We can put you guys up at the top of the cliff there. And Brenton, since you're so lucky, roll a D20, just a flat one.
Since I'm so lucky.
So lucky.
There. Oh, I saw the one. I saw the one.
All right.
That was almost so perfect.
I'm not dead. That's why.
Yeah.
You see a pretty large flying creature, kind of soaring over the cliff, in the direction like towards the cave that you'd be expecting to see. Kind of going over the cliffs, over the water. It dives towards the water a couple of times.
You guys see that? I pointed out. Everyone roll their perception.
See what?
So you go to the hand. Oh no!
I think I see it.
On the left side,
it's like a
says perception.
Like that big moving thing.
Yeah, Forsyth, you see it.
That's your initiative.
Maybe like a really big eagle, maybe with a really big head.
Hey, naturalist.
I'm trying, guys.
There's the one.
Sorry.
There it is.
Yeah. So you got sweat in your eyes, those of you with the perception check, but you can see the thing moving. I mean, it's still, it's mid-morning now, so it's not hard to spot it as it like kind of casts the across the sun.
Can I try to identify it?
You can.
What would that be?
I'm sure it's just fishing. We have nothing to worry about. Let's just go.
No, we're
Will that be a nature
we're
check?
partly out here so she can check out the local
let's call it a
flora
nature
and fauna.
Right, that's why I didn't see it in the beginning, because I was looking the other way at the plants. Oh god. I'm the worst naturalist.
It's our internet.
No, kind of.
Yeah, I
basically,
think
you're.
that's a
think it's
seagull.
You're contagious.
No,
it's a seagull.
I don't.
It's a real big seagull.
It's a bit big for a seagull.
Like an albatross, maybe.
We're good.
Alright.
I never said I was a good.
An albatross?
Birder.
Aren't they ocean-dwelling birds?
Don't argue with the druid.
Of course. It's not as if I.
I'm not like fully certain on that one, but I think it's an albatross.
An albatross. Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
It's not natural to this area. We should kill it before it takes over.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
It's an
I
invasive
agree.
species.
No, we shouldn't. I don't. No.
Oh, here, I'll take a shot just to.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the phrase "an albatross"?
The direction you guys were headed.
All right, let's get closer then, and you can take your shot. Maybe we get closer, and then maybe Navi will know what it is.
Yeah, maybe I'll be able to see it this time.
Yeah.
All right. No hesitation then to to check it out, you start heading in the direction of the weird bird.
Albatross.
The albatross. Excuse me. Yes, the albatross.
The
Pardon
albatross.
me.
It dives again, and you're all kind of half watching it, or really focused on it now, really trying to puzzle it out. And it comes back up and kind of soars in your direction, and then does a sharp turn, and dives back down again, under the cliff. And then from that point on, as you guys are close to where it had been, you don't see it.
See?
Cave-dwelling albatross. Yeah.
What a rare beast, the cave-dwelling albatross. I've never heard of such a thing before. To think we have a unique bird here in our lands, and I had never knew.
I'm not going to look over the cliff. I'm afraid of heights. They are the cliffs are the opposite of caves, so I don't really like them.
Right.
Here, Brenton, hold my arm and I'll lean over and look.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright. I'll lean over and see if I can see the bird. Or the cave.
Brenton, make that athletics check, and Forsyth the perception check.
Oh,
It likes to dance around that one.
Yeah.
I also wasn't sure which dice was which for a second, and I was like, it's real bad
One
if
of those was gonna be
athletics. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't. Yeah, no, that wasn't an incredible feat. You're rolling not to get away, not to slip again on some wet.
I mean, listen,
Lost.
with us, that's a pretty big gamble. Just rolling not
Well,
to
at least
get
it's
away.
water down there and rocks.
At least
and
it's
you just
water.
gotta miss the rocks.
I would be
People are-
fine. I'm sure I'd be fine. I have some things.
There's 0 rocks at the bottom of this cliff.
You lean over, and actually, sure enough, about 100 feet down, you think you see some bouldering and stuff of where there may be the cave. And the land down there, we'll say you're about here looking down. So, and you can see there's a little bit of a beach around some rocks that widens out. So it does seem like there's a way to traverse it by land on this side. If you got down there, but you do not see the albatross.
Should I just
Well,
start?
shall we?
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to ask, shall we climb down? And we've got some rope. I'm sure we could make this work somehow.
I was gonna start climbing down too, yeah. Should I stay up and anchor maybe, and then I'll come down afterwards?
Probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do that. Wrap the rope around, lean back into it, and do that little pulley system where I slowly lower people down.
Okay.
Are there any big boulders up at the top of the cliff that we could use rather than, say, one of our very movable friends?
Yeah, what if the albatross attacks him? They're vicious
Worse.
beasts.
What if it picks him up?
Oh, I don't do that.
See, that's why we didn't go fishing earlier. They would have been attracted to us.
We don't know about the cave-dwelling albatross. It could be entirely
That's-
different.
Oh,
That's true.
Could
new
be-
species.
Terribly carnivorous.
You don't see any like immediately handy boulders like near the edge where you're standing. It's actually kind of like a dark green, very rich grass, like kind of mossy grass all along these cliff tops.
Anyone have any climbing equipment?
I'm Britain, your boulder today.
That really sounds like it's slippery terrain, though. Like, is
It does sound
pretty...
quite...
Yeah.
Yes.
Brenton, are you sure this is a good idea?
Yes, I got this.
I'm sorry, I just met you. I don't know if I fully trust this.
I have a ball, fishing and tackle. I have manacles.
You have a ball?
Of
Why do you
course I have a ball. Of course I have a
Wait,
ball.
so do you look like a
What color
dog?
is the ball?
How
red.
expensive rubber is
It's a red
in,
ball.
It's a red ball.
I'm confused.
Is it like a leather ball? Because we can't afford a rubber
Like a
one.
sheep
Someday
Yes.
you aspire to have a rubber ball.
Yes.
The
Oh,
chewed rubber
great.
one straight from the tree. It was amazing.
We'll look up rubber ball in the crafting menu and go right on that.
Let me pick it. So I have a ball. I have earplugs too. I have manacles. But I have no rope. What?
Did you get to pick all this stuff?
I have
or-
rope.
Yeah.
I have
Okay,
rope.
well, I have no equipment right now, guys. Sorry. So, what did you say we needed? We needed rope?
And a boulder. Do you have one?
Me.
No.
I'm your boulder.
Hmm.
I got this. I promise.
Listen, this walk is
Uh,
rather nice, actually, and perhaps
yeah.
this is preferred. So let's.
Right.
I think we should go
Again, we should just
continue along
walk.
the cliffs. Perhaps we'll see another cave-dwelling albatross, and we can.
Alright.
I'm
Sure.
not clean to go leaping over the cliff anyway.
I'll meet you down there. I'll start
Yes,
climbing
I'm-
down.
God
I
damn it.
imagined that was going to be the case. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Brenton. Enjoy your last moments on the cliffside.
I
Hope you
got
see the
this. This is easy. Maybe
Okay.
not.
Are you
Ready?
are you just free climbing?
Yeah, I'm gonna free climb down the mountain.
No safety
Okay.
rope. Nothing.
Nope.
Fair enough. All right. So you find that the cliff face is granite, so that, and there's actually like a lot of
Granite?
no, it's not. It's sorry, it's shale. I was really
Worse. So much worse for climbing.
There's just a lot of handholds on it. Is what I'm saying. It's jagged. There's a lot of
Oh.
places where you can get a hand and a foot. Some of it chips and looks a little thin. So you get the sense that like the climbing process wouldn't be terrifically difficult if you're careful about where you're going. Sorry, yeah, granted, I started to think about El Capitan. I'm like, no, it ain't that. It's the other one. It's like Bodega Bay.
Okay.
Or protect him.
So crumbly, Bodega Bay.
So yeah, you are starting to climb down the cliff face. You're taking your time, but you can say get about 20 feet down off of that roll.
Yeah. Get my exercise for the day.
And I also need to, and I'm looking at some cave maps. That's per Tom's suggestion. What are the rest of you guys doing? Watching the TV guys?
Having
Yeah,
a lovely
no.
stroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk. I don't want to look over the edge, and I figure I'll either meet him at the bottom or collect his corpse.
Okay. Oh, so you are just gonna walk around?
Yeah, I'm just.
Mhm.
I'm not. Unless I lay on my stomach and like scoot over, I have no interest in being that close to the edge.
Even
And
that
following the
I imagine,
sensible.
is too close.
Okay, so Brenton is the one climbing down the cliff face, and the rest of you guys are taking the longer walk.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk.
Every
Then-
now and then, I do want to like peer over the side of the cliff to see if he is still on it, and if the cave-dwelling albatross has eaten him.
Okay, that sounds good.
These all sound very unlikely.
Right? Yeah,
Yes,
it's fine.
yes.
You're fine.
Everything's.
That's ridiculous. This looks interesting. Okay, how do I do this?
Send me the link.
Will it just be that easy? Is it ever just that easy? I feel like these days I can't get an image that's just an image anymore. Everything's the wrong kind of file.
Yeah, you don't even need to save it. Just send me the link to. Oh, there.
Does that work?
Yeah, that'll work.
Cool.
What do you want me to name it?
I have it as Cave by the Lake in my notes here.
Beautiful.
So what do you want to name it? Explorer.
Forsyth, if anyone right now,
I also had Haunted haunted cave as a contender.
Why
Yeah, I
have
think
those
if
rooms
it doesn't
only.
have an official name, I'd probably just know it as that haunted cave.
All right.
Which is even actually-
Dream.
It's more fun if there are no ghosts in it or anything. I kind of like that. Okay.
It never was a ghost. It was always the cave-dwelling albatross.
Yeah.
Brenton, go ahead and describe your next bit of climbing there, and make another athletics check.
We will name it after Brenton if what I think happened happens.
That would be pretty good.
Westford Cave. The Westford Memorial Cave.
Oh. All right.
Nah, it's easy. It's just that first part coming from like the top. Once you get your hold, it's easier climbing down.
Okay. So you're focused on the rocks, just boom, 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 boom. Not a problem. So I'd say you make it another 40 feet down. So that you've made it 60 feet. You're about 40 feet up. You're coming down like here on this side of it. So you're about actually you've come now to where you're beneath like the top of this big old cave mouth here. And that's probably about the time that you hear a flutter of wings. A large flutter of wings come from above you. As I'm just gonna do this on this map. Screw it. The moment. I may not modify the. Why may I not modify it? There. Where are we at? Boom!
The hell?
Oh, buddy.
like no albatross you've ever seen. Not that you've ever
You made a
seen an albatross.
friend. Look at that friend.
Okay.
Matt, take a peek at that cave. I've already got the grid set.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful.
Whoever said this was an albatross is out of their damn mind.
It was the druid.
I had my suspicions she was no real naturalist.
Hey. Wait, what was it? I missed it. Damn it!
Deer wolf. It's a blackbird deer wolf.
Did I say ow?
yeah.
Well, I couldn't really get. Wait, what is it called though? Do I know what it's called?
I just told you!
Wait, is that really the name of it? Deer wolf?
Blackbird deer wolf, as you hear it echoing in the cave that I'm in.